Hi there and welcome back, my friends, to Crusader Kings 2, and you could be King Bragi III of Venezia. He's a young king, hopeful. But unfortunately, he has a very sick wife. She's incapable already, bedridden, ridden by cancer. She got a successful treatment by the court physician, though. So he's a troubled man as well. He's loyal to her, but there's someone else. He found Asa of Biamia, made her a shield maiden and a concubine, and will now start to assemble his troops to beat down first this peasant revolt and then the world. Well, original army is moving in here. Only led by Wiltrud at the moment. There is more, though. I'd like to have Heasing the monster. Oh yeah, the monster at the middle of this. He's a direct leader too. And let's see, we'll have Ingvar the Jarl of Jylland on the side. He's a tough soldier, at least. He's not the best man, but oh yeah, maybe we'll have Wiltrud here. She's a flanking specialist, and Ingvar at the smallest flank. So let's beat them out of our vassal's country. We're assembling our troops here, trying to beat that back, and we have to see what he will do. I mean, seeing that what kind of character is he? He's a tough soldier as well, militant, so he's maybe a simple man, a little bit. He's brave, so it's perfectly clear where this is heading, right? He's a perfect warrior. He's trusting, though, so he's not one for intrigues. He's patient, he can wait. And he's also temperate. So very clear and focused man. And he sees now that he has to go to some kind of war to stabilize the country, and he will do that. Definitely. Then he wants to have an ambition, of course. Could groom an heir or make a friend. Maybe grooming an heir is not his priority right now. His wife is incapable. I mean, he has a concubine and they will ride together on the fields against the ruthless peasant armies here. But first of all, he needs a friend. In this rough world where everyone seems to be against Venezia. He needs a lot of people. He is a designated regent for once. And whom will he take for this? Whom does he trust? That's the question. I mean, they all love him, but whom does he trust? That's the part of the roleplay, right? If you only go after... Yeah, look at that. For some reason he trusts Freya. What is it with Freya? Oh! It's his mother, of course. His mother. Yeah, of course. You would have, as your designated regent, you could always have your mother. I mean, whom else would you trust? Then we have some other positions. Who could be the seer? Who indeed? Our cousin Ingrid would be a very good seer. She's a little bit dangerous because she's ambitious, though, but she's erudite, diligent. So maybe being erudite, she's more ambitious going for learning. Then we have here Jilla. the courtier. She's a syncretist, charitable, chaste, and zealous. And she wants to marry. She's chaste and wants to marry. Oh yeah, nice. We have Svanhild, our half-sister, who really loves us, but she has chest pains. We don't want to give her something that could kill her from the stress that is involved. So I think we'll just go for the obvious choice and risk it with Ingrid of Venetia as our seeress. Let's look for probably one of the most important positions that has to guard this trusting man. Spy Master. Of Heasing, the Chief of Tobish. He wants to be at the council. He is, though, a lunatic, drunkard, and possessed. Would you have a lunatic, possessed drunkard as your spy master? That's the question, eh? If Sifia, she's chaste, patient, cynical, slothful. She wants to get married. She's also very good at intrigue. We kind of like her. We really like Heasing. And maybe being so unexperienced. We would maybe go for Heasing or Sif, right? Silasun, maybe we want to change. Maybe not Silasun, so I'll roll a dice now, and if it's a straight number, we'll go for Heasing. Let's see. If it's a square number, I mean. Here we go. It's a 3, so we'll go for Sif. Surrounded by young women. I mean, it can be dangerous to have Heasing not on the council, but it can equally be dangerous to have him on the council. Let's look for a chancellor now. Someone young, someone new. We have Bragi now, cousin. What's his problem? He's ambitious and a title claimant. He's an ugly warrior. And we have Falki, the chief of Ferriar, who wants to become a councillor, but who's not good at anything. That's very unfortunate. We have Ketilmund, the chief of Rouen. Well, Rouen will go after a while. He's possessed as well. It's probably so that... Oh my goodness. We have Jarl Eskild here. He wants to become King of Venetia. He really likes us though. And maybe we can get him away from that. He's our court physician and wants to become a king of Venetia. He's the best man for this. We'll have to try. We'll have to try. A marshal doing. Where is he? I don't know. Actually, he should maybe go and organize the army in Kuloi. That has always helped most. In the long run, we need to set a crown focus, and I think we'll set it to Kuloi again. Let's do it. Council is, of course, discontent, as we knew it would be. We have a lot of ducal claims that can be pressed. For ourselves as well, Silma and Koshma. And we'll look at that once the country is stable. We can create the Duchy of Mezen once we have the money. which we don't have at the moment. And there's also the question, should we really have that? Probably not. As too many duchies is still something that wouldn't be good. So, all of that said, what is there still to do? There's still something. I mean, being such a warrior, 56 personal skill at 19, I mean, come on. It's perfectly clear what he wants to do. He wants to join the Wolf Warriors. Uzubel Schoon of the Wolf Warriors greets me with a brief nod. Another recruiter to join our ranks. You need to prove yourself, boy. The woman says gruffly, folding her arms across her chest. You'd be fighting one of our own. Still interested, my lord? I'd gladly fight to prove myself. That's what we're doing on the side, even. Here we go. Uzubel the Moaner and the Wolf Warriors have chosen Henneke as my opponent. Ooh, he's very good. The seasoned man eyes me up and down, and we are introduced. Fresh meat, eh? He offers mockingly before shoving an elbow into my side, making everyone laugh. A sparring match, huh? Oh, we have to remember this man. We want to invite him to court. Fight has gone on for what feels like hours. The initial confidence I felt has begun to wane and my movements are getting sloppy. Then, just as my knees are about to give way under me, I swing my dull spear in a perfect half-cycle, causing him to fall backwards with a surprise. I walk away victorious. And he got a black eye. Where is Henneke, the commander of Salerno? He will not join our court. Why not? Oh, he loves his duke. So we have won. Nice, look at that. Very nice. Old treasures from King Bragi the Benevolent, our grandfather. My lord, something has been found in the library. Scribe catches up with me. An old book from King Bragi II. Driving in for a closer inspection, I have to agree with the assessment. Old indeed, I sneeze. We should have someone care for it, the scribe suggests. How to build a well? I mean, we have really valued our grandfather. That's the thing, and so it would be interesting to see what this man had on his sleeve. Money is not an issue for this. And what kind of book do we get now? How to build a well. Build time minus 20%. Wow, that's certainly very good. So Bragi II, back to it. Still having a good influence. Defenders of Onega launched an unsuccessful raid against the besiegers, taking heavy losses in the attempt. Oh no. To the valiant King Bragi III of Venezia, I am told you did not receive a single scratch during your initiation. That is the kind of impressive fighter we would be honored to have sitting at our table. You are hereby humbly invited to join our ranks. Finally. We're a wolf warrior. Look at that. What can we do then? We could go berserk. What would that be? A bigger personal combat skill. We would no longer be patient. And we would become an aggressive leader. We need to find a reason for that. We'll not just become berserk because we've joined the Wolf Warriors. That's probably not a good idea. From the roleplay standpoint, so... Yeah, look at this, we're collecting armor. After the duel, Hanneke asked me for advice on fighting. A little taken aback. Can we still? No. I happily offered to train with him on occasion. Today he thanks me for being a good teacher. And friend, he adds, dunking me on the back, before he cocks his head in direction of the sparring grounds. Again, why not, but brother? Yeah, indeed. He would be a great friend. Come on, you must join. No reason to... You must join! We need him. He's a holy warrior and a trickster and a brilliant strategist. The seasoned Henneke. Oh, look. We're beating this army back. Samatu of Onegan Peasant Revolt declared Peasant Revolt for Onega. Oh, more peasants, blasted traitors. We need to make this slower now. The Battle of Arbega. What can we do here? Is this occupied by someone more important? Let's move over here. And now what's going on? What is indeed going on? We have Bragi. We have Asa. She's a trickster. Bragi is in the middle. He has no special thing to go for. And we have no one on the side. That cannot be. We'll choose Willitoy, the Godi of Olympua. He wants to become a councillor. Well, he'll become a flank leader instead. That should be enough. Yeah, let's wait for the last 35 men and then attack the Onegan peasants here. Here we go. Charge! Fornenetsia. Princess Ingrid of Finland can marry. Her cousin can marry Arthurio of Brace. This, our Seeress. Goodness. Do we like her? We like her. Okay. That's tough. That's tough. Intrigues, plots, auto stop the plots. Wow, there's so many plots. Let's focus now, though. On something else. You propose that they marry, yes. You wanted that, and she wanted that, and we no longer have a seer then. Which is terrible. We still have Gilla. Or Svanhild. Gilla is still a good seer, I have to say. She's zealous too. What shall we give her to do? Can we proselytize anywhere? What's this? Why do we have this here? Sumland. Where did that come from? Well, we'll convert it. Can imprison someone, maybe not now. Defenders of Shenkursk are doing badly. Ingold of Sealand. What do we have to do against Queen Kraka? Petty Queen of Sealand. Leading troops in... What does she have? She has the county of Lolland? That is here. Okay, alright. We'll march to Lolland. The battle has begun and it doesn't look good for some reason. What's going on? Will that change now? We hope. If that breaks down. It should. It should break down and then we'll have the victory we need. Nice, the Battle of Onega. We were victorious, my friends. And now let's move over to Onega. What are they doing? They're moving to Cargopol. Well, let's move to Cargopol then. I've beaten that revolt. And we won. We've got Tatva. Maybe he'll be useful in time. We don't know. Let's find out. My goodness. Ooh. Thankfully, they are also getting weakened. Will help in that battle. The Battle of Nesborg. Victory! Arnbjörn of Blekinge was captured in battle and is now my prisoner. Oh, that man, yes. What could we do with him? We could sell him, but we're more out for war right now. We'll make a suitable sacrifice for Odin. This has disappeared. Now march back. What is this? King Thorgil of Nordriki. You are moving back to Lolland, please. Or even to Blekinge, right? That would be something. I'm starting to think my cousin Ingebjörg might fancy me. I mean, if no one else makes a move. She wants to marry a ruler. Well, maybe, I mean, she's groomed, she's humble. She's a little bit slothful. And a detached priest. We are young. Temperate, patient, trusting, and brave. And maybe we're more the type who would concentrate on Asa. On the other hand, it would be quite nice to have something on the side a little bit moving. On the other hand, yeah, I mean, it's not like she's coming to us, right? It's not appropriate. We must concentrate. Peasant revolt for Onega has ended, and we have won. Someone else is even in our prison. Aha, who is that? Princess Sigrid the Heavenly. She's attractive. She's in prison. Patient, cynical, gregarious. Wow. We cannot recruit her. Then let's ransom her. Accepting paying the ransom. Nice. Beating another army. So this is where we have to be sieging, and where we will be sieging. Question is, what can we do here? No retinues will be disbanded. Okay, so the army is dissolved for now. We'll have something else going quickly. We can negotiate with Falki. We don't want to negotiate with this strange man, but we could get it over with. No. We'll not get gastric land. What's going on there? Whoa, there's a lot of defenders. They're recovering here. Make this a little faster, right? And I think this was some very good moves we made this time, and there's of course more coming. We're only a fledgling in the Wolf Warriors for now, but we're a hopeful fledgling. We'll see what we can do in the future with our... Well, it seems like he will become a warrior king. King Bragi III of Nenetia. And his concubine, Asa. A great time until next time, and happy gaming. This is Immanuel signing out. See you soon, my friends.